We have two fine pitchers lined up to pitch today's game. Johnny Rigney of the Chicago White Sox and Hall of Famer Lefty Gomez of the New York Yankees. Johnny Rigney played his entire career with the White Sox from 1937 through 1947, 3 years missed due to World War II Navy service. He was one of the top pitchers prior to World War II. He won 15 games in 1939. He was the only pitcher to shut out the Yankees in extra innings since 1919. Also, Johnny Rigney married the granddaughter of Charles Comiskey, Dorothy Comiskey. Vernon Gomez is pitching for the Yankees. He had a special nickname, which was Lefty Gomez, but his teammates called him Goofy Gomez. On his way to 189 victories for the Yankees, there are many stories of Lefty Gomez living up to the nickname Goofy, such as the time he proposed a rotating goldfish bowl because a tired goldfish saved them the trouble of swimming around, or his statements on Jimmy Fox, who he could rarely get out. He said Fox had muscles in his hair, or he wasn't scouted, he was trapped. There was a game when Gomez was pitching, and he was shaking off every sign that Bill Dickey was giving him. Finally, Dickey, running out of pitches to call, came to the mound to find out what his pitcher wanted to throw. Gomez said, "Nothing. Maybe he'll get mad and go away." Fox slugged the next pitch for a home run. Gomez struggled in his rookie season in 1930, but he was recalled and he was sent down to St. Paul in the minor leagues. But he was recalled in 1931 and he won 21 games and pitched in the World Series, which he won his first World Series game. After the series, he signed up for the vaudeville tour and he delivered a baseball monologue. It wasn't a very great success. He said about it, "I lasted 3 weeks, but the audiences didn't." His best season was 1934, where he won 26 games and lost 5. And he also followed that up in 1937 to lead the league in ERA and also in wins. Gomez continued to pitch for the Yankees through the 1942 season. And then after leaving baseball, Gomez was filling out an employment questionnaire from the sales promotion department of a sporting goods company. And he came to the question, "Why did you leave your last job?" He said, "I couldn't get anybody out." I recall him also saying when he got older that he could throw as hard as he ever could. Ball just didn't get to the plate as fast. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, Game 11 of the American League 1941 tournament. The Chicago White Sox at the New York Yankees. Here's your starting lineups for the Chicago White Sox. Bill Knickerbocker will play second base. Joey Cool is at first base. Taffy Wright is in right field. Luke Epling, the shortstop. Mike Krivich in center field. Merle Hogue in left field. Mike Tress is the catcher. Dario Lodigiani is the third baseman. And the pitcher is Johnny Rigney, grade C, Y modifier. For the New York Yankees, they have Phil Rizzuto at shortstop, Joe Gordon at second base, Joe DiMaggio in center field, Charlie Keller in left field, Tommy Heinrich in right field, Bill Dickey as the catcher, Johnny Sturm at first base, Frank Rossetti at short, and here is Lefty Gomez, the pitcher, BY and W modifier. We'll have our pitching ratings below the scoreboard. Lefty Gomez, BYW, and then Johnny Rigney, CY, on the right side under the away team. We'll be using basic Apba. The Yankees are using fielding column 1 and the White Sox fielding column 2. We're ready to begin. Bill Knickerbocker steps in the box, and he is the hottest White Sox player. He's 5 for 9 with 2 home runs in the tournament and 3 RBIs. 45 is a ball 4, and the White Sox will start with Knickerbocker on base, a fast runner. Joey Cool. Okay, let's see if he's got no 11s. Joey Cool's up to bat. Here's the pitch. 56 is a 34, and that's a swing and a miss for strike 3, as Lefty Gomez has the strikeout modifier. Taffy Wright. .35 is a 9 against the B. That's going to be a base hit. First and second for Chicago. And that brings up Luke Appling. Very skilled with the bat. .314 hitter in 1941. Luke Appling had a knack for fouling off pitches until he got what he wanted. 55, 8 against a B pitcher is going to be a ground ball to third base. 5-3. Base runners move up 90 feet, and there are 2 outs for Mike Krivich. 31 is a base on balls, loading them up. Already in the first inning, we may have what might be a very big moment in this game. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. You got Knickerbocker on third, Taffy Wright at second, Mike Krivich at first, and Merle Hogue up to bat. 65 is a swing and a miss. Nope, no, it's a W modifier, so it's going to be a walk. RBI walk. White Sox go up top of the Yankees 1-0. Both teams are 2-0 in the tournament. Here's the catcher, Mike Tresh. 54 is a fly out to right field, but the Sox are on the board. Go to the bottom of the first. White Sox 1, Yankees 0. Phil Rizzuto will lead off the top of the first for Chicago. 52 is a ground ball to third base. 5-3, 1 away. Joe Gordon. 6-6 right. There's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and that's the second home run for Joe Gordon in the tournament. And he ties the score. It didn't take long to put the Yankees back even. Joe DiMaggio. 62 is a 40. That's a foul ball. And a pop-up to the catcher, 2 outs. Here's King Kong Charlie Keller. 35 is a foul ball. 61 is a fly to right field. We go to the top of the second. The Yankees 1, White Sox 1. Dario Lodigiani will lead off for the Chicago White Sox. He was a high school teammate with Joe DiMaggio. They were a double play combination. Lodigiani playing second, and DiMaggio was a shortstop. Here's the pitch to Lodigiani. 21 is going to be a ground out to third. 1 away. And now the pitcher, Johnny Rigney. That's a strikeout, 2 outs. Bill Knickerbocker. 25 is going to be a base hit. That makes him 6 for 10, 600 average in the tournament. Joey Cool. I like Joey Cool. He was traded for Zeke Bonera. It was not a popular trade because Bonera was a home run hitter. Cool came from Washington. And Cool was not. He was a good defensive first baseman, probably the best of his era. But he worked hard to increase his power, and he hit, first year with Chicago, he had 27 home runs. 22 is a 8 against a B pitcher. That's a ground out to third base. For the final out of the inning, we go to the bottom of the second. It is 1-1. Tommy Heinrich will lead off the last of the second for the Yankees. 54 is a fly out to the right fielder, one away. Bill Dickey. 56 is a base on balls. Dickey is a slow runner, so the Yankees will play it safe on the base paths. First baseman Johnny Sturm. 32 is a 26. That's going to be fielder's choice. Dickey is out 4-6. Sturm's the base runner now. He's average, so they're not playing it safe. 2 outs, though, and the Frank Rossetti comes to bat. 26 is a ground out to shortstop. Go to the top of the third. Both teams are tied at 1. Taffy Wright comes to bat to lead off the third inning. He singled in the first and is 3 for 8 in the tournament. 44 is another base hit for Taffy Wright. Luke Appling. Okay, Wright's going to start. It's a hit and run. 53 is an 18. That's going to be out at first, 6-3. Wright goes to second. Mike Krivich. White Sox center fielder, 56, is a 34. That's pop out to second base. Caught by Joe Gordon. 2 down. Merle Hogue, who took a base on balls. I drove in the White Sox run. Hogue is a former Yankee. Here's the pitch. 32. 26 is going to be a ground out to second base. We move to the bottom of the third, 1-1 tie. Lefty Gomez, the pitcher, leads off for New York. 54 is a fly out to right field. Caught by Taffy Wright. Phil Rizzuto, the scooter. 56 is a Y modifier, so that's a strikeout. 2 outs. And now Joe Gordon. Homered, first time up. 31 is a 9 against the C. Is going to be a pop out to third base. All right, we go to the fourth, 1-1 tie. Chicago catcher Mike Tresh, father of Tom Tresh, who played with the Yankees in the 60s. 34 is a fly ball to center field, caught by Joe DiMaggio. Dario Lodigiani. 53 is a error on Joe Gordon at second base. First error of the game. Lodigiani's average speed. Pitcher Johnny Rigney. He will sacrifice. 24 is a fielder's choice, 1-6. So the sacrifice does not work. And now the pitcher's running the bases. Bill Knickerbocker. Been on base twice already himself. 1-2 is going to be a ground out to second. Okay, we go to the bottom of the fourth, 1-1 tie. Jolting Joe DiMaggio leads off for New York. 54 is going to be a fly ball to Taffy Wright, 1 out. Charlie Keller. 64 is a walk. Second walk surrendered by Johnny Rigney. Colors fast. Tommy Heinrich. 34 is a fly out to center field. Mike Krivich makes the catch. And now it comes down to Bill Dickey. 65 is going to be a foul out to the catcher. We go to the top of the fifth inning. The Yankees won and the White Sox won. Joey Cool leads off for the White Sox. 26 is a fly ball to left field caught by Charlie Keller. Here's Taffy Wright, the right fielder. 45 is going to be a walk. And that is the fourth walk that Lefty Gomez has given up. So far, the White Sox have not really made him pay. 1 run. Luke Appling. 31 is going to be a 9 against a B. That's going to be an infield base hit for Luke Appling. First and second. Mike Krivich. 1-1, that's a hit column row. 51 is a 2, that's going to be a long drive to right field. It's a double column car. It won't get out of the ballpark, but it's going to be a triple off the right field bullpen. 2 RBIs. Wright scores, Appling scores, and it's 3-1 Chicago. Merle Hogue, there's only 1 out. Yankees will play the infield in. 33, that's a single to left. 4-1. Timeout, and the Yankees are going to bring in a new pitcher. That is Red Branch. He is a BXW. All right, Mike Tresh comes to the bat. Merle Hogue's at first. Here's the pitch. 61 is a 4-6-3 double play. But the White Stockings score 3 times in the 5th. Chicago 4, New York 1. He returns to the mound and completes his warm-up tosses. He's got a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th. He's pitching to Johnny Sturm, Frank Rossetti, and the pitcher. 34 is a fly out to Mike Krivich in center field. 1 down. Frank Rossetti. 54 is a fly out to right field, Taffy Wright. And now a pinch hitter for the White Sox. Pinch hitter is Frenchie Bordegaray. 23 is the roll. That's a 27 play result. Ground out to the third baseman. 5-3. We go to the 6th inning. That's 4-1 Chicago. Yankees will have a new pitcher. That's Etley Donald. He's a grade B pitcher with a Y modifier. He is pitching to Dario Lodigiani in the top of the 6th inning. Okay, 14 is the roll. That's going to be a fly ball to left field. Charlie Keller is under it and makes the catch. Johnny Rigney comes to the bat. He has surrendered only 1 hit in the game. That's a home run to Joe Gordon. 1-4 is a fly ball to left. 2 outs. Bill Knickerbocker. 55 is going to be a fly ball to center field. So 3 fly balls. White Sox go down in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning, it's 4-1 Chicago. It's the top of the Yankee order, and Phil Rizzuto. 45 is going to be a walk. fast runner. Here is Joe Gordon, who homered in the first. 1-4 is going to be a fly ball to left. One away. Joe DiMaggio. DiMaggio's 2 for 10 in the tournament. 0 for 2 today. 16 is going to be a fielder's choice. Ground out to, I take that back. If you only call him 2, it's going to be a ground out to shortstop. He goes to first. 6-3. Rizzuto advances to second. And we got Charlie Keller coming up. 1-2 is a ground out to the first baseman, 3-1. Go to the 7th inning, Chicago 4, New York 1. Joey Cool leads off the inning. 45 is going to be a walk. Taffy right. 65 is pop to the catcher. One away. Luke Appling. 21 is a 6-4-3 double play. Bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Chicago White Sox lead the Yankees. Charlie Keller will lead off for New York. They've got some work to do. They're 3 runs down to the White Sox. Not an elimination game. Both teams are 2-0. Here's the pitch to Keller, 43. That's a ground ball to the pitcher, Johnny Rigney, 1 away. Tommy Heinrich. 31 is going to be a walk. Heinrich has average speed. Bill Dickey. 51 is a 9. It's the C. That's going to be a 5-3 ground out with the runner going to second. Brings up the 8th place hitter, Johnny Sturm. 239 hitter. They're going to pitch to him. 54 is a fly out to right field. Brings us to the top of the 8th inning. Chicago 4-1 lead over the Yankees. Center fielder Mike Krivich will lead off for the White Sox. 41 is a ground out to shortstop. He is 1 for 3 with a triple in the game. Merle Hogue. 13 is a walk. Both teams have surrendered quite a few walks in this game. Mike Tresh. That was the 6th walk off Yankee pitching. 61 is a 24. It's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Chicago. Pitchers due to lead off for New York here in the bottom of the 8th. They're going to pitch hit. Red Rolfe will be the hitter coming off the bench. 45 is a base on balls. Top of the order, and Phil Rizzuto. Yankee shortstop will lead off. Well, he's not leading off, but there's a runner on first. Let's see, do we want to hit and run? No. Rolfe is short, is slow. They're going to play it safe. 46 is a strikeout. 1 down. Joe Gordon. That's a 46 roll. That's a ground out to third. He goes to second to retire. Rolfe, fielder's choice. So Gordon with average speed is at first and not playing it safe now. And Joe DiMaggio is the batter. He's 0 for 3, needs a hit. 61 is a 22. That's going to be a hit, but hit by pitcher. So, first and second, New York. Brings the tying run to the plate with power, 33 home runs in 1941, Charlie Keller. This is a decisive moment here for Johnny Rigney. He's going to be left in the game to pitch his way out. Here's the pitch. 23 is a ball hit to third. He goes the short way, 5-4. And Rigney is out of the inning. We go to the top of the ninth. Chicago 4 and New York 1. On the pitch, the top of the ninth for the Yankees is Steve Peek. He is a DR pitcher. All right, Dario Lodigiani leads off for the White Sox. He is 0 for 3. 64 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 out in the ninth for Chicago. Here's the pitcher, Johnny Rigney. He's not really close. Let's see, he's 31 batters he's pitched to. 34 is his point of fatigue. He'll stay in the game. 34 is a fly ball to Joe DiMaggio on center field. That's 2 outs. And Bill Knickerbocker comes to bat. 1 for 3 today, 6 for 12 on the tournament. 35 is going to be a walk. Joey Cool. And that roll is a 54. That's a fly ball to right field. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. The White Sox have a chance to pin a loss on the Yankees. They lead 4-1. Tommy Heinrich said the leadoff against the pitcher Johnny Rigney, followed by Dickey and Sturm. 35 is a base on balls. Here's Bill Dickey. All right, and the Chicago Bullfans, Johnny Humphreys is warming up for the White Sox. Bill Dickey steps in. 53 is an 18. That's going to be an error on the shortstop, Luke Appling. First and second for New York. Gets them a chance to get the tie and run to the plate. Johnny Sturm, timeout. Okay, there are no right-handers in the White Sox bullpen, but this might be the last batter that Rigney works to. Here's the pitch to Sturm, nobody out, first and second. 22, that's going to be a 7 against a grade C. That's a single to left. Run scores, and Dickey goes to third. It is 4-2 Chicago. Still nobody out. Coming on the pitch for Chicago is right-hander Johnny Humphreys. He is a big Z pitcher. Okay, the Yankees are going to counter with a pinch hitter for Corsetti. That is George Selkirk. And that keeps Humphreys from getting the same sidedness bump up to A. He has remained a BZ pitcher. Selkirk's a left-handed batter. Here's the pitch to Selkirk. The infield is playing back. 24 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that is the first out of the ninth. Yankees are going to bring on another pinch hitter, this one for the pitcher, Peak. That will be Jerry Pretty, and he'll probably stay in the game and play third base if the Yankees can extend this game. First and third, infield is back. There is now 1 out. You got Dickey on third, Sturm on first. Here's the pitch to Jerry Pretty, and that is going to be ball 4 for Jerry Pretty. Bases are juiced. The infield is still back. Phil Rizzuto is the batter. Here's the pitch to Phil's 307 hitter in 1941. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And the last chance for the Yankees with the bases loaded is Joe Gordon. Gordon is 1 for 4 with a home run, 3 for 10 in this tournament. Here's the pitch from Johnny Humphreys. 61 is a 24. That is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Luke Appling, 6-3. That is your ball game. The Chicago White Sox defeat the New York Yankees 4-2. We'll be back with a wrap-up. So for Game 11, we saw the Chicago White Sox knock off the New York Yankees. They scored 4 runs in 6 hits and committed 1 error. The Yankees committed 2 runs, 1 error. One of their hits was a home run by Joe Gordon. And the stars of today's game would be Johnny Rigney, the pitcher. He goes 8 1/3 innings. He's the winning pitcher. 1 earned run surrendered. Humphreys gets the save. The losing pitcher is lefty Gomez, 4 1/3 pitched and 4 runs surrendered. The American League tournament now looks like this. They have the Yankees moving down to play the winner of the Cleveland at Boston Red Sox game. That's game 12 for New York. And then the next game is St. Louis Cardinals go to Boston, to the Wigwam, to play the Boston Bees. Both teams are 2-1. That's an elimination game. Well, Mrs. Rigney, the granddaughter of Charles, or Mrs. Comiskey, will have a happy husband coming home tonight as the White Sox have knocked off the New York Yankees. Hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, hit the subscribe button and the like button. Thanks for watching, and good night, and God bless.